Kevin O'Shanahan, clinical nurse specialist, and James O'Flynn, participant in the film An Open Door. So let me start by congratulating all of you on being involved in such an amazing project. I suppose this is the kind of thing that we talk about a lot in mental health, but you don't often see these sort of creative, innovative, community-based, person-centred projects actually being realised. So well done.
It's teamwork really, and we all coincide together and we make things happen.
I think the thing about 49 North Street is that it probably does set a new kind of way of taking risks around co-production, mental health services.
I guess in general, with all the imagery I used, it's like the connection. I mean, for me, the connection between nature and being able to, and you see it in the feature film as well, I think it's like being able to really observe the cycles of nature. You know, it very much mirrors everything I think that goes on in our lives and our journeys and our mental health, you know, so.
I don't know what happens in any other town. I only know that what happens in 49 is up to the people of the town. I'm just fortunate to have, I suppose, a chance to work in a system where at a time I got help myself. So, you know, I come from a place of empathy and care and compassion is fantastic.
Isha, I was just wondering when you found out about the Illuminate mental health programme and that your short would be shown as part of that. I'm just wondering how you felt about that context and if you feel it's a valuable part to have a mental health film programme as part of Cork Film Festival.
Yeah, no, I was really delighted to be included as a part of this. It's an honour, you know, and I don't know, I found it very, very provoking and emotive, and that's, you know, amazing filmmaking for me is those things.
The one thing I would say over the years is what I've really noticed about music is it seems to connect us and it seems to bring people together, and I think that's got huge value in a space like North Street or in mental health contexts, because even as we saw in the feature, when people are isolated or feel alone, it can be a very dark place. The well-being. There's a lot of simple things that are very good for our well-being. Music, dance, connection. I'm very fortunate to work in a service.
So James, in relation to music again, is that something that you've always been interested in?
When there seemed to be hopelessness, when there seemed to be nothing in my continuation of my life, there was always music that I make up, you know, to be to sing. I'd sing song and I could repeat it, and it would actually get me a mood that I'd be happy at.
What we like to think happens in North Street is that, you know, there are paradigms in mental health. There are schools of thought, there's a multidisciplinary team. You know, everyone sitting here has got ideas about how to do things. But the thing I think we like is that our value system is the same. That's complex in terms of convergence and divergence. So it's equal to say, look, you know, you join this organisation or you work in North Street, you have these values. But the value system that we have are acceptance, diversity, individualism, choice, transparency. I think from the heart, authenticity.
I mean, I've been struck myself the power of film. We've shown the film at some mental health conferences, and it seems to be a very powerful medium.
Thank you all very much. You don't often hear about projects like this, so it's wonderful to hear something as positive as this that's actually being realised within our services. So congratulations, and I look forward to hearing more about 49 North Street in future, and I'm sure I will. So thank you.